Going down, peeps? Oh, good catch. It's me again. Day 2. My second Remicade treatment. Excuse my ugly. It's a little early this morning. Just getting out of bed. Getting the day started. But feeling pretty good. Got to go out to my boy Gage's release party. He had a little show up at One Eye Jack's out in Fairborn. That was a good time. I posted some videos and stuff from that. We had a nice extravaganza, and it's been a long time since I was able to go out and really kick it with the homies. Saw some old friends who I hadn't hollered at in a long time, so that was nice too. But yeah, man, usually my old butt would be at home trying to get to bed and get ready for the next day. But, you know, since taking this medicine and different things like that, I've been feeling a lot better. Had a couple drinks, you know, did some more networking, rubbed some elbows with a couple of people. But yeah, as far as my health is concerned, like I was saying, feeling real good. I went ahead and decided this morning to make my YouTube channel that I'm starting public. I've been kind of vlogging videos on there for the past couple of weeks, and I just hadn't really, like I said, decided to make it public because I had to make sure that I was alright with people, you know, knowing this much about me and getting to see this side of me. But I don't know, like I said in the beginning, I hope that this is able to help someone and give them the courage to not only be able to talk candidly about what it is that we deal with, but fight back. Because, I mean, you can't sit idly and hope that this just repairs itself. Because, like I said a long time ago, this is something that's for life. There's another disease that I think I briefly touched on. I can't really remember. I have to go back through the videos, but it's called Crohn's disease. And it just affects a different part of the digestive system. Y'all have to excuse me, my poor Ebonics language will get the best of me sometimes. But there was a young lady that went to jail, prison, one of the two. And the only reason I'm talking about this is because it deals with both the health issues that I'm dealing with and that I'm talking about, but it also has something to do with that health epidemic as far as drugs and, you know, opiates and that type of stuff, and how it's really hitting people hard. Well, it's always been hitting people hard. It's just in the nicest way possible, hitting a different demographic. But anyways, long story short, there was this young lady that went to jail. My wife was actually telling me about this. There was a young lady that went to jail who had Crohn's disease. She had just finished a drug rehab clinic or treatment of some sort. But anyway, she was in jail and she was having symptoms from her Crohn's disease that was affecting, you know, obviously her digestive system. She wasn't able to eat right. She was having terrible cramps, vomiting, did this, did that. Well, they just assumed, oh, she's having symptoms of, you know, an addict. That's her plague was caused because of what she did to herself. And I didn't read the comments myself, but like my wife Rachel was telling me about how people were just being so nasty and so negative. One, because they just don't understand the plight of people with, you know, with addiction issues, but also because they are just uninformed about what Crohn's disease and colitis and all that type of stuff is. This young lady ended up dying in jail next to a toilet, like curled up in the fetal position, just because she didn't look outwardly sick. And that's just another reason why I feel the need to like get this out there, that people may be hurting or may be suffering inside, and not only do the other people around them not know, but they might not even know. You know, Facebook does this thing where like it likes to tell you how terrible of a person you were um, in the years leading up to where we are now. So there was this post that one of my buddies named Justin had like posted on my timeline or something like that. It was back when we used to work at Best Buy together, and he had posted on my timeline, "You have no idea how happy I was to get to work and go to the restroom and realize you weren't there." And we were kind of just joking back and forth about it online and stuff like that. But that was in like 2014, and it's 2017 now, and that was before my diagnosis. Like, I had no idea that was what I was dealing with. But yeah, I mean, even as far as back then, I was at work, running to the bathroom every other moment, anytime that I could find time. And even my coworkers back then were noticing that there was possibly something wrong. But outwardly I didn't look sick. Outwardly I didn't feel as sick yet. So who knows how long I had been dealing with this issue. I mean, I remember a time when I was in college. I came over to one of my friend's house, Parker Neff. He was just kind of having a little kickback, and I had like this Hanes t-shirt on. And I had been feeling a little under the weather lately, but I didn't really think anything of it. And this girl, I didn't really know her, but I know she knew who I was. She was like, "Man, you look like sick. Like, you are skinny, skinny." And I just kind of shrugged it off, like, "Oh, it's not a big deal." Didn't think of anything of it. And that was easily like 2008, 2009. So, I mean, the more I think back on it, I remember being in like 5th grade, and Miss Jet, which is her last name is Miss McKinney now. Back when I was going to McKinley, her name is McKinney. I went to McKinley Elementary. Yeah, I know. But I was getting sick at lunch. After lunch, I would always have to go to the bathroom real bad, or throw up, what have you. And thankfully, she did a good job of like just making sure that I was okay. And for the longest time, we thought I was maybe like lactose intolerant or something like that. But that could have easily been something that was a sign that I just completely ignored because I was just uninformed. So I've been doing more and more research just about the signs and symptoms, and I'm going to start trying to reach out to other people that I know deal with these types of issues, and hopefully, we together can shed light on this type of stuff and really help people, because it's serious. It's serious. And I have plenty of friends that tell me all the time, like, "Oh man, I'm never feeling right," or yesterday morning I woke up and I was throwing up. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm not trying to say any type of symptom that you had is obviously Crohn's or colitis disease, but mainly just take your health serious and think about what it is that you put into your body, and think about how your actions affect both yourself as well as others, people around you. I know it tears my wife Rachel up. I hate to keep dragging her into this, but this is just a person that I spend the majority of my time with. But I know it eats her up inside to see me down, you know what I mean, and not feeling like myself. But together we've been working to kind of help get me even. And I think since taking this medication, she sees a great difference. I see and feel a great difference, and I plan to continue the treatment. Probably shouldn't be telling you guys this, but I've kind of quit most of my other medications just because I don't like the way that they make me feel. My doctors tell me to keep taking them, of course, but I think right now with just the Remicade, I'm doing okay. So I'm going to stop here, mainly because I'm afraid that I might not have been recording the whole time. But I hopefully got all of this on here, and I will keep continuing to keep you guys updated as long as you're okay with it. And I appreciate you taking time to just kind of sit and listen to me talk. As you probably can tell, this is quite therapeutic for me. I am one of those weird people that likes to hear his own voice. So as long as people care to know, I'll keep sharing the information. I'll probably keep sharing the information whether people care or not, because like I said, it helps me out. But I'm going to sign off. Oh, I didn't give you the time. Time is about almost 10:45. Date is July 15th. And I just had my second treatment. a Remicade yesterday morning. Feeling good, feeling great. Feeling great, feeling good.